Hello everyone, Mickey Coville with you, and today I'm gonna show you a video about what is gas price, how to change it, and basically how to mint faster using adjustment of the gas price. This was one of the most requested video by you, so if you want to hear something else or specific topic, just leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and crush that like button. I'm gonna draw you first very ugly painting of what I think is gas, and I will explain you in depth so you understand mechanism behind it and principles behind the gas Ethereum chain network. You will understand end to end what's going on under the hood so you can make a proper decision to adjust the gas price. To make it simple, I will just give you an analogy of a bus. Basically, each bus is a set of transactions. So there can be some amount of transactions, let's say 200 transactions or around 150 transactions. And this bus, and also we can call it block, is a candidate to transfer your transaction to the chain. So when you want to say, oh, I want this spec to be mine, so you need to put your transaction into the bus, and so the driver of the bus will deliver it to the main chain, right? This is the main chain, and basically it's just moving. So you want to make sure that your transaction will go into this bus. What the complexity is, first of all, you need to pay some fee to the bus, and there is a base fee. Base fee for gas is basically how much in general you pay for this transaction. And the way it works, the more people want to ride to the bus, the more people want to write transactions, the higher is the price. So these people, for example, they want also to mint some NFTs, they want to do some stuff, and they ask bus drivers to deliver it. Obviously, we have not just one bus driver, there are other bus drivers which are just sitting in the queue. So they just go one by one. So this is number one, this is number two, and so on and so forth. Here is the deal. If you want to mint your NFT, or if you want your transaction to be executed fast, you really want to focus on the bus driver number one, on this guy, because his bus is gonna deliver transactions so much faster, and your block will be here. So if you wait for second bus driver, this guy, right? There is no guarantee that you will have left NFT to write it to the chain, because if all these people will go on the first bus and there is only 10,000 or some sort of number of limited supply of these NFTs, all of them will be just stored in this bus. There is a sense of urgency to get into block number one. So you want to pay extra fee, kind of a tip, so to say, to a bus driver number one to make sure that your transaction will be first. Because if you and all these people reach out bus driver at the same time, he will prioritize the one who gives him more money, which is it makes sense, right? That's how Metamask and any other wallet in general, the chain of Ethereum works. There is a base fee, and there is priority fee. You want to make sure when you apply your transaction that your fee to bus driver is high, because when everyone is just seeking to get into the first bus, the gas price just gets ridiculous. So if you set it too low, you won't get onto the block, and most likely your transaction will stuck. How to unstuck transaction, I will record a separate video, and how to speed up transaction is going to be a separate topic. Right now we talk about the generic information about the gas. Now let's take a look at this, which is just more beautiful way of what I just described. So what we can see here, we can see these blocks, basically these buses which are heading to the blockchain network. And we can see people who are tipping, who are giving some gas price, right? They are giving some tips to these drivers. So if you want your NFT to be minted, you would want to go and stay in the queue first one. The more money you pay, to bus drivers, more likely you'll get on the block 1. That's why it's so crucial for minting to pay proper fees, high fees, to get into the first bus, otherwise you may run out of items. If you're sending transaction to your friend and there is nothing sensitive in time, for example, you're fine if it's gonna execute it in 2 minutes or 3 minutes, like you basically don't need to adjust the fee. Even more than that, you can even lower down the fee. If you happen to be in the wrong time on the network and you just send something to your friend, you may just get crazy gas fees because everyone is just excited about some NFTs and they're just chasing to get in the first block. Even fifth block will be kind of a problem for you. So you see low fee. Here is a low fee and here is a queue of people everyone who just like waits. They don't mind. They don't care about paying less and just whatever. They can just stay and wait for bus queue long time. So yeah, minting we want to get here. So now I'm gonna show you on the example of this Oniforce how to basically buy your NFT with a fee adjustment. When you click buy and you go to checkout, you will see pop-up of your Metamask on the right, which will show you some data. Basically, it shows you suggested gas fee by network. So it's just based on the latest block price, what is recommended by the network to be submitted. It doesn't mean when you mint NFT you have to follow this instruction. Even more than that, I do not recommend you to follow this instruction, because when minting happens, there are tons and thousands of people seeking to get the same block. So this will go up so fast that most likely recommendation can't keep up with that. So what you want to do, you want to click edit. And here you can see gas limit, you can see maximum priority fee, and you can see max fee total. So gas limit you normally don't want to change, but you want to play with max priority fee in Gwei. There are a couple of things you can do. First of all, you can go and to show recommendations and just play with these numbers. Low, you can see $5 or $6, medium, $10, and high, $12. Or it's changing, right? It's changing based on network, so it's constantly revisiting the price of base fees, changing recommendation of the gas fee. So what I normally would do, I would see how much loaded the network with this extension called Gas Now, and it gives me a high level idea on how much the network is loaded. These numbers can go up to 3,000 or 3,500, depends on how many people are seeking to get into the first bus, aka first block. And then in my transaction I will go and try to predict kind of on what kind of fee I want to put here. So normally I would not go for max priority fee as recommended, I'll go much higher. So let's say if you mean something and you go to show recommendations, you go to high and it shows you here max priority fee of 2,000, you would want to put it like not 2,000 but 3,000, for example, which is 30% above. That's my strategy. I go 30% above and I just want to get into the first block. There are a couple of other strategies which you can take to speed up your transaction, but there is no guarantee of success in that. And I also think it's actually more risky to do that. You would want to go straight ahead from the first mint, get into first block and just be safe. On the speeding up transaction and recovering from stuck transaction, I will record a separate video. And I think that's it for today. I hope you guys now you have a very good understanding of what is priority fee, what is your max fee, and how to adjust the price for transactions. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and send me more ideas on what you want to hear in the upcoming videos. Have a great day, guys.